It's Madden NFL 22, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Eagles and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Monday night.
As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening, but all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight, we wrap up Week 11 with a good Monday nighter between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. They start the drive with Lynch, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Handoff comes to Lynch. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's a give to Lynch. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Their bread and butter is their passing game. After that last play, maybe they need to go back to that passing game.
But what's been good for them along the way is they understand their identity. They are a passing team, but they do like to mix in the run every now and then just to keep people off balance. Didn't work very well on that one, but all in all, I like their philosophy.
And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. Big play that time on 4th and 1. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the give, this is Lynch. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. The numbers on the ground for Lynch a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. To throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Joseph Ossai in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. The Eagles send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Now Mond on the bootleg. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Sensational he was last week, over 200 yards. And the simple quote that we saw this week was, keep him in front of us. They're going to have to do that.
And when they say that, it means tackling him after the catch.
Touchdown! That's caught at the 1.
Justin Jefferson
with his 2nd touchdown touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Palmer. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They'll run with Lynch. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. On 1st and 10, here's Mon. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown from Minnesota. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Palmer. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
looking to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Joseph Ossai there on the stop.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Mond looks to throw on first down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this.
Come on now, let's go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mond looks to throw.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping...
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point right down the middle, and it is 28-0.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with a little under a minute to go, it's still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. That catch good for only a couple. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some
under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a fourth and long. And this one is right through. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Ron going to throw it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Justin Jefferson coming off such a sensational rookie year, and he wows him again here with big yardage after the catch. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
Booker to return it. So we've reached half. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster the first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing after...
And he works free. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for Philly. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But if the assignment gets mixed up, that's the end result.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
67 yards rushing now, 8 carries for him so far. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Lynch. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. The run got 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, Lynch. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
First down, the run with Lynch. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, it's Lynch. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run. 1st level being the D-line, and linebacker 2nd level in the secondary, the 3rd. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Out for the PAT, here's Sloman. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Joseph Osai. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Eagles on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. They'll look to throw here. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked out by Michael Ojemudia. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
They run again on first down, Lynch. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Now Mond.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
137 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On first down, here's Mond. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, now an injured player down there, and this is not what you want to see. That's Justin Jefferson, who's having some issues.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they will take a knee here. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And they'll indeed take a knee. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.